Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Leisure Suit Larry. Wet dreams don't dry. In the last episode, we have now united Dick and Lance in holy matrimony. And now, we still have our other timber matches to hook up with. And I made this right after the last video, so I really could have just pressed continue if I wanted, but I'll just... Yes! This is exactly where I was. Maybe I should have used continue after all, made this a little faster, but oh well. Anyway, we don't know where Anu is. Oh wait, Anu's at the police station. She's still waiting for the... Right. But we don't have anything on the USB stick, so we can't really do anything for her right now. Also, I forgot about Diana. What to do first? Oh, criminy, What to do? I got an idea. I know exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna boot up random.org on the old laptop right here. And let's see here. I want to use a coin. Let's see here. There's the coin flipper. I'm going to flip one virtual coin of... Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and use a United States quarter because that's what I'm used to. I haven't used random.org in a long time. But I'm going to flip the coin and see what happens. Okay. I forgot to mention what I should do for heads and tails. Oh boy. I think I'll do heads for Nari / Mi Young Dong and tails for Diana. So this is gonna be it. Flip again. Yeah, I chose Nari for heads, so of course I'm gonna go ahead and do Nari like I promised I would in the last video. Anyway, let's go to the Prune store. Let's talk to Kyle and Finley.
People, what is it now? I'm looking for a Nari who works here. Where do you know Nari from? I matched with her on Timber.
Whoa, that must be the profile we set up for you.
You'll never get through to her. She's the technical director for the new Pi phone.
You'd have to already work here to meet her.
Interesting. So we would have to take the elevator, which we can't use to meet her. Okay then. Well, here's what you gotta do. We're gonna go to the nightclub. And we're gonna take these flyers.
That's a blank contract for a stripper internship. They seem to be desperately looking for new talent in every possible field.
Interesting. So we have this flyer now. Let's get out of here. And we need to go back into the police station. To do that, we go to Lefties. We go back in. We go to the back. We go through the tunnel. And here, there's a stamp pad. Now, we could have reached this before.
I could reach it, but I don't have a stamp.
And, hey, Anu, sorry to keep you waiting. We still have to keep you waiting. Don't worry, this is all for a good cause. And we're using the flashlight, or the fleshlight, for the stamp because it will pass for the Prune logo, as you can see. Let's combine the two objects.
Now the Prune logo is on the contract.
Everything about Prune is phallic, I swear. Anyway, let's go back through the tunnel. Let's go back to the back. Let's get on the straight. And let's get back to Kyle and Finley. We now have a makeshift contract. This should help us. Let's give it to them.
We're looking for a stripper intern?
Maybe this is one of those jobs where human resources just issues blank contracts.
Well, it is a personal job. It says, no prior knowledge required. Just contact us. What about those recruitment bonuses?
Congratulations, Larry. You got the job. Just a second. I'll register you directly with our personnel management app and upgrade your access card. There. Now you have access to the office upstairs. The elevator will take you there.
Welcome to the Prune family.
Prune Pal has been activated.
What's that now? Does that help me with my dates?
The payment app for all Prune employees. You can use it to pay in more and more places. That's what they say. But as a rule, just not where it would be convenient for you. I already loaded the app and you can use it now.
So we can now get those things in the store behind the leisure suite if we so choose. But we'll save that for later. For right now, let's go ahead and use the access card on the elevator. And let's go to the Prune office. Why not? Because there's only one place we can go, which is better than no places that we could go. And we are now here. And there is Nari. We could use a USB stick on there, but it wouldn't make any sense to do so while she's here. So let's go ahead and talk to Nari.
Watashi no ha? Harafutu u anaki di apu desu.
Larry, no.
Oh, you speak our language.
I speak all sorts of different languages and programming languages.
But you are Japanese, aren't you?
No, I'm American. My mother comes from Korea.
Huh, well, you are a girl, aren't you? You know, without special characteristics.
I get it. You had a traumatic experience in a massage salon in Thailand, didn't you?
No, I just wanted to be sure. What's your name?
Me Young Dong.
Dong. Didn't you say you didn't have one?
But
So just call me Nari. That's what everyone calls me here. And it's the name I use on the net.
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer.
Larry Laffer? You're my newest match in Timber. You look way different than your profile picture. And as for your outfit...
It doesn't really matter which one of these we pick. They're all pretty hilarious anyway.
It's the only thing on me that's 100% polyester, baby.
I knew it! I knew it! You're a cosplayer. You dressed up as that sleazy guy from the 80s computer games.
And again, it doesn't really matter which one we pick, I think.
What do you mean dressed up?
OMG! You portray him so perfectly. I finally meet up with someone as nerdy as I am.
Well, this took a turn for the better. Doesn't really matter which option we pick here either.
Still have a port free for my controller?
Oh, senpai. As much as I'd love to nerd out with you, I still have to finish work on the prototype today.
You mean that new phone?
Exactly! BJ needs the new Pi updated before the big show. We've been crunching for 6 months, but there's still some details to iron out.
But once everything's ironed, you're free.
Yes, as soon as one version of the device passes all its tests, it's finally quitting time. By the way, what do you do here?
An internship?
problem is lack of sleep. Could you maybe get me some caffeine?
Sure. We cosplayers have to stick together.
I'd like a tall, hot, stiff vanilla latte. The coffee machine's over there.
Okay, so go to the coffee machine. We click on it.
A vanilla latte?
And there we go.
That was easier than I expected.
Let's grab the vanilla latte and pass it over to Nari. There it is. Doesn't it look it? Oh, wait, it's just... That just looks like a old cup of coffee.
A tall, hot, stiff vanilla, please.
Your cosplay is absolutely perfect. It's just the kind of line that Sleazeball would have used.
Ah, yeah, precisely. All just play acting.
I've never had an intern who brought me the right coffee right away. Don't you disappear as suddenly as the last one. You're doing a really good job, both as a cosplayer and as an intern. You might be able to give me a hand with some critical tasks.
My hands are ready.
Both the resilience and the psycho profile of the new assistant, the new pie, still have to be improved for the presentation. But I can't leave this room. Wait, I'll upgrade your access card.
Wow.
The elevator will take you to the tech lab. I'll use the speakers to explain how to run the experiments from here.
Test lab, access card, experiments. On my way. And when the show is over, we can go out?
Precisely.
Okay. So, let's go ahead and use the access card. I need to remember it's way back up there. And I forgot that I can't double click on this. Not very well. And we now have the Prune Tech Lab. So we can go up there now. And there it is.
Hello?
That's... sounds like pie.
Pie?
I didn't say anything. That voice sounds familiar. Facial scan completed. Larry Laffer recognized.
Hey, you're that thing I found in that slimy muck at Lefty's. And when all the madness started.
Larry, you had a personal intelligence before me.
I'll pick this one. It doesn't really matter here.
There are two of you?
She's the next step in AI evolution, with many new secret functions.
I get it. So you're related.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Let's see here. I'll pick this one.
What have you been up to since we last talked?
After BJ got his hands on me again, I had to go through countless experiments.
For that, you smell pretty good and don't even have any stains.
Not that kind of experiment, you bio-downgrade. Technical experiments. Every python must be delivered in perfect condition.
Okay, so I guess it does. Let's go through them all then.
What exactly is the difference between you and my pie?
I'm the improved version in every sense. If I had been programmed to feel pain, that might have hurt. But as it is,
Don't worry, Pie. We belong together.
I know you a little now, and I know how low your standards are.
So, you've been further improved.
Yes! I can't take it anymore. They put me through countless tests, and with every new test, the device is destroyed, and I'm transferred to a new model. You don't know how painful a reboot like that can be.
I'll go ahead and pick this option.
Does artificial intelligence also feel artificial pain?
Imagine your brain is so developed that you are aware of every single aspect of your being.
I can. I can imagine. Very easily.
All your senses are developed to the fullest.
Oh.
And every day, you are hunted through hellfire. Your body sawn through, disintegrated, or exposed to deadly radiation.
Sounds like a magic trick gone wrong.
And just when you think they finally pulled the plug, you find yourself in a completely new body and go through it over and over again. But your mind hasn't forgotten a thing.
It'd be like waking up in Lefty's bar over and over again.
You have to help me pass the test.
But I have to follow Nari's instructions.
She won't notice a thing. Trust me.
Let's see what happens if you pick this.
Reboots fail anyway.
And let's go ahead and pick the third one.
Don't give up. I'll save you.
Larry, don't dawdle. We don't have much time.
Help me.
Okay. And we can't interact with that. Oh well, I thought maybe we could. But we now have this little machine here. There are a couple of tests, and it looks like if we press this lever... Oh. We will figure out what's going on here.
I don't think there's a pie in there. And I don't think the machine responds to speech.
What if we right-click this?
A huge machine. A huge machine seems to be some kind of test facility.
Alright, so not much. Now what happens if we pull the lever?
Well, here we go.
What? No, I'm not protected.
Oh, don't be such a baby. That's the way I always go too.
No!
Yeesh!
Whoops.
Don't you ever do that again. Cremation sucks.
I've got to protect her from the heat somehow.
I wonder... If this doesn't work, then I've got another idea.
That doesn't protect against heat.
Okay, so it's not going to be that. Right. We need to pick something up. We need to head back to the store. And I believe we need to help by grabbing this, I think. Let me check my notes just to be sure. Right. We do have to grab this.
That's still good.
So now we are finally grabbing the thermal jug. After leaving that there for so long. And it's amazing how you get that sort of dialogue if you pick it up at this point in the game, as opposed to any time earlier. Now, let's go ahead, go back to the lab, and use the thermal jug, or the thermos, whatever you prefer to call it, on the protopie.
That doesn't protect against heat. That doesn't protect against heat.
So that won't do it.
What are we gonna do about the flamethrower?
Find something cold to put me in so I don't get barbecued.
Well, we have the right idea.
Larry, don't.
All we have to do is talk to Protopie and we'll get hints on what we need to do, which is always a good thing. But we need to do something else. We need to put it in something cold. So, we need to put something cold in the thermal jug, and I know just where to do it. We can do that by going to the leisure suite, going over to the back, and getting a slushie.
Help yourself, kid. All customers can have one.
That doesn't make me the least bit suspicious.
And now we have a slushie. Now, if we walk around for long enough, the frozen slushy will become a melted, non-frozen slushy. But if we put it in the thermal jug,
That'll keep it nice and cool.
it will stay nice and cold for basically an indeterminate amount of time. So, let's get back to the elevator. Let's get back to the tech lab. And from here, let us use the cooled slushy on the protopie.
That should really cool it down.
Now it works. Now let's pull the lever.
Here we go.
Well, let's hope this works.
Well, the slushy is melted, but the pie phone is not.
Worked like a charm. And the cup survived too.
And now we're on to the second test.
Okay, next try.
No, don't. My case is way too soft.
Oh, this will end in agony. That's a pretty weird test to put a phone through.
Whoopsie daisy.
Getting sawed apart isn't as bad as I imagined. Still, some kind of armor wouldn't hurt.
And thankfully, we do have that. If you haven't already, go back to the nightclub, go to the VIP lounge, and click on the chainmail bra on the female demon statue. You'll get the chainmail bra automatically. And you'll be able to bring it down here and use it on
Well, I
Protopie.
shouldn't stand the saw.
Let's pull the lever now.
Nothing can go wrong.
That's what you say.
And it worked.
Huh. Now let's see people say that sexy armor doesn't provide any protection.
It still happens to be really skimpy and only provide a very narrow area of protection, though. So anyway, we now have test number 3.
Next test.
No. The radiation is dangerous to my electronic brain.
Radiation.
Ouch.
That's about enough, Larry. You have to protect my brain from the radiation.
I can't really imagine what radiation would feel like, but maybe playing Codename Iceman would probably give me an idea. Maybe. Anyway, we do have something that will protect from the radiation. If you talk to Smokey Bear later in the game when he's wearing a tinfoil hat on his head and pick the torches and pitchforks dialogue option when you speak to him, you'll get the tinfoil hat. We did that last video. We can use this on Protopie to shield Protopie from the radiation.
I wonder if that will work.
Right, we need the
I think
lever.
This has a 50-50 chance of working.
Just shut up and pull the lever.
I forgot you have to pull the lever manually. Larry won't automatically do it for you. And now we are on test number 4. I might as well go ahead and get a little bit of length from today's video because of the random.org coin flip.
No, don't do it. I have a matte display. That laser will pulverize me.
And it pretty much will, if the last 3 tests are any indication.
No!
Okay, I have to admit, I found that a bit funny.
You goddamn humans.
Thankfully,
Somehow deflect the laser.
well, that's a good clue there, Larry, now isn't it? We need to use the mirror that Tuck gave us. And from here,
I was always good with physics.
we can use it on Protopie to shield her from the laser.
I've calculated the angle of reflection perfectly. Now the laser should be deflected and not cause any more damage.
I hate you.
Woo. Well, that worked.
Okay, not much more damage. And the mirror is almost intact too.
Yatta! It worked, Opa!
Finally, the ordeal comes to an end.
I always knew I could make 2 ladies happy at the same time.
Now, there's just one thing left.
Gulp.
There's a script in the flip chart. It will recalibrate the AI's character.
She means the script you just torched.
Yeah, we torched that for some reason. Let's see what happens if we go through the dialogue options. I don't know if it'll matter which one you pick.
Say, on a scale from 1 to 10, how bad would it be if that script had been burned?
The script is Come on, Larry. Stop making jokes.
There was kind of an accident with the laser.
Save the games for quitting time, naughty boy.
Okay, so I guess... What happens if we pick the second option?
Can you send me a copy? I can't read the writing.
Come on. Your eyes aren't that bad yet.
So you have to pick the third option then.
What's the worst that can happen from a field calibration?
If an AI is not perfectly calibrated, it can develop a powerful will of its own, which in turn can cause the entire system to overheat.
Oh, okay. Well, even if it does explode, it can't do that much damage, seeing as it's so tiny.
Well, you are an expert in tiny things. Just follow the instructions in the flip chart and set up the new assistant exactly as instructed. There's something else I need to take care of now. Just say, "Okay, Pi, software calibration," to start the process.
Sure. So, Pi,
Yes?
not you, that other thing.
Fine then. Just see where it gets you. I have nothing to say to you.
New Pi, I'm supposed to figure your software?
Haven't you done enough to me? Do you enjoy torturing me?
I'm just following orders.
I'm just following orders.
That's what they all say. I won't let you get into my system and...
Okay, Pi. Software calibration.
Software calibration mode active. Set empathy value.
And... I wonder what happens if you pick 69.
69.
Set humor value.
69?
69.
Set paranoia value.
69?
69.
Software calibration completed. Oh, what have you done? How did you set me up?
Don't worry, baby. I know which buttons to push with women.
You goddamn...
I have to be going now.
I don't ever want to see you again. If your dirty fingers ever touch me again, then...
I guess it doesn't matter which options you set it to. You'll just get that every time. So we're now done here. We've now passed the
That's just display.
software calibration test. Also, when we torched the diagram needed for the software calibration, we ended up not using because it was torched to death, we also ripped a hole right here, and we can now grab the super power bank.
It wasn't me, of course.
We might as well grab that because we have no reason to use that. Or rather, we do have a reason to use the super power bank. What I meant to say is, we have no reason to come down here ever again. And if it were, it would be to grab the super power bank anyway. So I'm grabbing it just to be safe. And rather to, you know, just save time on things, which is safe in its own way. And now with the thing done, let's go ahead and talk to Nari.
Oh, the software test is complete. So everything worked out.
Of course.
And you stuck exactly to the prescribed parameters?
You bet I did.
Good. We have some Pi versions that developed weird traits when we tweaked their characters. We had to destroy them before worse happened.
Oh. So, now we can go on our date?
Well, I have a rule that I only go out with serious nerds. You're obviously a great cosplayer and also a great guy, but you're not half as nerdy as I am.
And it doesn't really matter which one you pick. You'll get the same result in the end.
I'm the original super nerd.
Oh yeah? What was the most famous game console of the 80s?
The Super Megaton.
True enough. And how many colors did the Super Megaton have?
16.
Correct. And the rarest game is?
Treasure Loot Terry.
Wow, you got them all right. Larry, you are an uber nerd.
Finally, someone who appreciates my skills.
I still need the ultimate proof that you have truly awesome nerd credibility. Bring me a Treasure Loot Terry module.
Oh, nothing could be easier.
And once you've done that, we can totally nerd out.
Alright. So, we've gotten the proto-Pi testing complete. And let's see here. Well, we now have to find a Treasure Loot Terry module. Very nice reference to the NES and the Leisure Suit Larry series as a whole there. Let's go ahead and save it right here, because I don't have any more room around here. And we need to find that Treasure Loot Terry module, but we're going to go ahead and do that in the next video, because I'm pretty much past 30 minutes anyway. Join me next time where we go hunting for a Treasure Loot Terry module, and then we can finally date Nari. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!